Podcast starts at 19 seconds.
Welcome to a new episode of Fit the Description, a Black Men's podcast where various black men come together to talk about life, society, entertainment, culture, news, and whatever else we want to talk about from various black men's perspectives. I'm your host, G, and today we got B,
What's up, y'all?
and we'll see if other people are going to join in later. Now, with that being said, on your way in, make sure to do me a favor, subscribe, follow, depending on your platform, hit that like button. If you only want to check out the audio version of this podcast, even though I know this is audio, but without the video side of things, check out the links down below for the various different audio platforms. We're also on Instagram, opinion_peas_network. Check that out. I know I need to upload a lot more on there. I will be. You can also check out the Clips channel, Fit the Description Podcast over there on YouTube. Make sure to check that out too. And beyond that, let's go ahead and get started.
So,
Yeah. So what's up, man?
huh? I've seen better days, but I'm good.
Yeah.
At
Like I said,
least I'm not coughing no more.
that's a good thing. So you finally got
Mm,
over it, right?
pretty much.
Man, did you ever find out what it was?
Nope. Uh, what it was called suffering. It was called suffering, and because doctors don't want to give you a good amount of medicine no more. So it was just, I think I probably had some type of bronchitis.
You know what's
That's
funny?
like,
You know
hmm
what's funny? I mean, I'm glad you brought this up. Um, I think my mom had what you had.
mm. Oh no, okay. Is she good? Or
Yeah,
she still
she
has
had no, she had to take out antibiotics, but she basically had to stay out of work for 7 days.
gotcha. Yeah, so definitely seemed like a bug with bronchitis like symptoms. Um,
Yeah, because it was bad. Because my mom was saying like she basically couldn't hear out of one ear.
oh
And
damn.
yeah, then she went to the and then she went to the doctor and they said basically her entire face was swollen. Like her ear, her throat, her nose, all of it was swollen.
Damn.
And yeah, she had, I think what you had was like an infection.
Yeah.
So yeah, so they kept her off of work for like 7 days.
I don't like enough time, honestly.
hmm Yeah, I mean she's doing better now, but yeah.
Yeah. And oh yeah, that sounds horrible.
Oh yeah.
Um, I don't, but it didn't swell like that or nothing like that. So, um,
Yeah.
oh yeah. No, that's probably so definitely with the respiratory, like with your lungs, throat, like you said, the ear, um,
Oh, basically all
maybe
sinuses. All
all
sinus.
science and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
basically
yeah,
it's because that's where it's like it's at. It's in the
yeah,
sinuses. So yeah, like
yeah.
I said, I didn't catch it, so I'm happy about it.
After my family reunion, I got sick, and like I said, close to the end of the day, I was shivering, I was shivering so bad. You think I just got back from the Arctic or something?
hmm
And then, when I woke up, I had a fever all day, man. That was awful. And then the cough happened, and I had to deal with that for a few weeks. It just wasn't going on because I went to the hospital, so they didn't even give me a week's worth of antibiotics.
Hmm.
You know, so uh, um, the antibiotics, like I said, helped with I had enough to pretty much help me with, I'm guessing, the affection part, but the cough, I had to deal with that on my own. And man, I was taking all types of remedies, man, to stop it. It just wasn't stopping. That took a few weeks, and man, I do not like coughing at all, man. Anything in
Man, I
my
get
throat,
it.
I try to do everything in my power to prevent it from getting into that form of coughing or feeling pain in the throat, and I couldn't stop it this time, you know. So, um,
Okay, my bad. I like, man, I almost got. So basically, this article that came up and said the Dallas Mavericks have fired Nico Harrison amid allegation, but I realized this website is a spoof website.
I saw a YouTube video last night. It was talking about it was rumored. It was a rumor that that was going to happen, but we don't
No,
know.
no, he's a owner, so
Yeah.
yeah, no, I doubt they're gonna do that. Well, okay, so since we're on here, I might as well we could talk about this for a second.
Mm.
First thing I want to say is Lakers are looking really good with Luca,
Hmm.
but the one thing that needs to happen is they need to run it through Luca. They need to run it through Luca. They can't run it through LeBron.
I agree.
Yeah, if they don't run it through LeBron, I think they really have a good chance. Do I think they're gonna win the championship? No. But do I
Right.
think that they're gonna knock some really good teams out? Yes, because they're really that good. I like what I've seen. I like what I'm seeing from the Lakers right now with Luca, LeBron, and what's that kid's name? What's that guy's name? Um, the
Uh,
white guy,
was it Austin Reeves?
Austin Reeves.
No, not
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
no, it's Austin Reeves. Yeah, Austin
Is it?
Reeves.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
because he's starting to come along.
Right.
Like, what's it called? Didn't he have what's it, that 20-point game or was it a 40-point game?
I know he had a 20-point game. Well, I think it was 40, right? Yeah. Was
Yeah, I
it?
think so.
Yeah. Wait,
But
let me see
yeah,
here.
what I've been
Yeah.
seeing from him, oh, he's injured right now. I just read it, but yeah, 45 points. What I've been seeing from him, he's looking like an a basically unathletic LeBron James almost. Like the way I've been seeing him play, I'm like, those three together, that's a beast, and those three are actually looking pretty good right now.
Right.
And like I said,
Okay, well,
Austin,
it was 45, by the way. So,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. Okay.
yeah, but yeah, no, Austin Reeves, I don't know where he came from, but he's trying to wake up. If you had Luca, LeBron, and Austin, yeah, you're probably gonna have to give up Austin Reeves,
It,
honestly.
it, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
The Lakers have been playing well.
Oh, let me.
But it just makes it frustrating. Like y'all could have did this whole time.
Well, again,
Like,
it's very different. They ain't got Anthony Davis there anymore.
yeah, no, I was saying like now all of a sudden like people on the bench and everyone else everyone knows how to shoot now. It's like damn, where's all this for all these years? Like being a Lakers fan is frustrating, man. It really is because you know. Because it was at a point where I can't even defend this team no more. Like that's how bad they look. Now all of a sudden they got this magical spark with Luca. I mean, new
I mean, it's
entity, of
Luca
course.
Doncic. Come on now.
Yeah, with new engine. But man, I'm just like, what the hell? What was going on this whole time behind the scenes? Where you guys just didn't want to play at all. No defense. No, it was all LeBron James. Well, what was going on, man?
Well, think
And like
about
I
it.
said,
Well, think about it. They
uh,
even got Luca playing a little bit of defense.
hmm yeah, I was like, well, because he wasn't playing no defense in Dallas.
No, not at all. But I mean, I said if LeBron rubs off on Luca, you're gonna have a problem.
Hmm
And yeah, no, it's looking. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Like I'm liking the. Because again, it's Luca. I'm loving the cut. Like that's kind of style that I like. I like to. That's the style of game I. That's the style of play that I like to see. A lot of
Hmm.
ball movement, cuts, like fast break.
Right,
Even LeBron James looks way better.
right.
Like again, like I mean, I, I I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm not a Dallas fan,
Yeah, now this is over. This is over for Dallas.
dude. They
They
got
lost.
the. Go ahead.
They just lost Kyrie.
Anthony Davis, day one.
Hmm.
And all you got is Klay Thompson. That's about it.
Yeah,
And don't get me wrong, those three guys, that team, actually, in my personal opinion, can be really because they didn't lose really any bench pieces. So
right.
to me, that team with Anthony Davis, Kyrie Irving, and Klay Thompson, even at this advanced stage, that's actually a really good team.
It is.
Really good team. Really, really good
It
team. Like they
is.
could probably make a run for the championship, honestly.
Hmm.
The problem is can't stay healthy to stay alive.
Yeah, that Kyrie blow that was the end of the season for them. You
Hmm.
know, well, we already know AD. You know, he's gonna be hurt for a few weeks, and we already know that.
Yeah.
But so they still had a chance, but with Kyrie gone, nah, they're just over. It's over with. Their season's over.
Yeah.
It's over, and yeah, they ain't gonna recover for a long time after this. You know, training Luca. Yeah, I can't even think of a trade that was this devastating to a franchise. Losing their star player like that. I can't even think of a trade
Well,
of
not
this
like this.
caliber.
Not like
Yeah,
this. Not like this. Not like because there's been trade like this. There's been trades like this, but it's
right.
usually like during the off season.
Offseason, yeah,
This is the first time where you had this big of a trade in the on season.
right. Like even then, like we're like Luka, it was like I said, it's not like he was you know one of these what Zion William types, all the talent in the world, but don't want to don't want to be on the court. You know,
Well,
it's
no,
not like that.
it's not even about being on the
You
court. He doesn't
know,
want to stay in shape.
they're saying shit, yeah, but Luca, like like being the number one, the face of the team, and it's getting traded just like that. For like the 80 talent wise I mean he's up there, but like he just can't stay healthy.
Yeah.
So I like I said, because Luka was so up there with the Dallas franchise, I can't think of another time period where a team will just trade their star player like this right in their prime. You know, it's not like he's in his 30s or whatever. Like Luca is literally, well, he's like 25,
26 now.
26.
Yeah.
He hasn't even entered into his prime yet, honestly, or he just barely started. So for a team to trade their star player, you know, just like that, like I said, it's not like the star player walked away like LeBron did with Cleveland the first time. You
Hmm.
know, like they literally just traded the guy away without pretty much without any valid reasons to do
Yeah,
it.
I think what did he do? He just bought a $60 million mansion.
Yeah, you know that I mean that's to say that that he was out of shape or whatever. That to me that's not a valid reason. Not no Luca caliber level, you
Mhm.
know. Like I said, Zion Williams, he haven't proven himself yet like that. So I can probably understand that. But Luca, nah, nah.
Yeah.
There's I can't even think of what type of player will you give up for Luca if he's on your team?
Well, so basically, I guess a rumor came out. I literally heard about today, was they were actually trying to trade. I guess they called Minnesota first and were trying to trade Luca for Anthony Edwards, and Minnesota said no.
Man, Luca, yeah. If I was down, Anthony Edwards good, but he's still not on Luca's level.
Hmm.
He's still not on Luca's level, man.
But that's probably
Um,
the most fairest trade that you could really get for star,
right.
you know.
Yeah.
So that's one thing I'll say. I don't know. I mean, I get why Minnesota didn't do the trade. I don't think I would if I was Minnesota.
Right.
That doesn't make any sense. But I don't know, like that. I have a theory about this one, and it's a theory.
Hmm.
And again, we won't spend too much more time on this because we already talked
Hmm.
about it in another podcast. So, but my theory is the owners of the Dallas Mavericks are going to try. I think they may try to move the team. I think they might be purposely tanking.
Hmm.
But since Luca did so much for the Dallas Mavericks in that city, they're like, you know what? Because Luca has said he wanted to be a Laker. They're like, you know what? Since you did so much for us and we want to tank the team, because I personally think they're going to try to move it, we're going to go ahead and trade you where you want to as a thank you to your service to the team. And we're going to go in another direction. I think they're going to try to tank so they can move the team. That's a theory that I have.
Uh,
Now,
oh yeah, go ahead, go. Sorry.
well, no, I'll let you respond. I'll let you respond. Why not?
Oh no, well, my thing. I was thinking, had his way with the owner's wife. That's what I'm thinking.
No. I
Because for him to pull that type of trigger, eh, I mean, it had to be on that type of magnitude.
Well, honestly, I think what it is, honestly, to be 100% honest, okay. Hold on, wait. No, let me not go there. Let me say this first. The what kind of hurts that theory for that scenario is one, how Dallas, which is crazy, is trashing Luca.
Hmm.
That's number one, and number two, if it's true with
Yeah.
the Anthony Edwards situation, that kind of debunks that theory to a point. Now, could it be
Right.
true? Could they be trying to move the team? I don't know. Now, with what you just said, the other thing I think it is, me personally, is I think they didn't want to pay a supermax.
Right. That's gotta be true.
I think they didn't want to get up from under that contract. That's what I believe. Could be
Hmm.
wrong, but I think they didn't want to pay all that money,
Hmm.
which to me is crazy. But it's now your theory of him messing around with the owner's wife. I mean, could that happen? I mean, I was just listening to a video just 2 days ago about how NBA players would be messing around.
Hmm.
So I don't know. I don't think that's true, but who knows? But the one thing that does back that argument of yours is the fact how much shade they're seeing to Luca, which doesn't make any sense.
Right.
They are trying to trash that dude's name like nobody's business.
Like, I mean, like I said, it'd be different if if Luca wasn't really that good, but we talking about
A
one of the
generational
top
player.
five in the generation, top five in the league right now.
Yeah.
So I mean, all that rate don't matter.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, they can be mad wherever how they want to be. You know, and what they also forgot that Luca's international, so they lost
All
all those international fans.
110%. And Lakers
Um,
gained. So now
and
Lakers
Lakers game.
have what I forgot where he's from. What's that? I think Spain. Where's Luca? Let me see where Luca's from. Oh, so now they have I'm gonna butcher this name. Sorry. They have they have Slovenian fans.
Hmm.
They have Japanese fans.
Okay. I didn't know that.
So,
Okay.
well, Ruri.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Okay, okay. Yeah.
they have a Japanese fan base. They are
Yeah.
100% going international. They trying to get money from everywhere,
Hmm.
which they've always have. That's why they're one of the most lucrative associations out there.
Right. Lakers. Well, technically, it's just LeBron. They haven't had a caliber like Luca. You know, I was gonna say Kobe, LeBron's here, so
Yeah, yeah. LeBron was there.
so I can't say Kobe's the last one.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, LeBron, but
Oh, they got Germany guy over here too.
hmm
I didn't know that. Maxi.
yeah,
Okay. I never realized he was from Germany.
yeah, the Lakers are looking real. Their influence across this globe is looking real nice right now.
Mm.
Looking real nice.
Oh yeah.
Um, when they talk about team construction, the Lakers one of a kind. Um,
Yeah, I mean they really do work together pretty well.
hmm
Like just but I think it's because you have LeBron James and you have Luca and they're also very passive.
right,
And Luca can absolutely control the game. That's why,
right.
yeah, the ball needs to be in Luca hands, not in LeBron.
Especially during the last few minutes, man.
Yeah.
Because I see a field game where LeBron James is having the ball in the last minute, ball hogging, and we all know how LeBron is when it comes to the closing game. You
Yeah.
know, he's not really good at it. So,
Well, he's hit or
uh,
miss.
yeah.
I
Well,
mean, I want to say he's the worst at it.
no, he's not the worst. He's not the
But
worst
he's hit or miss.
because he like when he won that championship in Cleveland, that's when he got that clutch gene. So, to me, because like I said before that, you know, I witnessed plenty of games where he just wasn't good at closing out the games.
Yeah.
But you know, he gotten a lot better over the years for sure. But give the ball to Luca, please.
Yeah.
Please. I don't want to see LeBron James closing out the game, especially that last playoff game where they're playing Denver and he went up with that weak ass layup trying to close out the game. I'm like, nah, nah. I never want to see LeBron in this position again, trying to close out a game. Nah, bro. You know, what I want you to do to close out the game is stand the 3-point line and be prepared to shoot it. That's what I want to see you do. You
I
controlling
mean,
the ball? Nah,
I want to
give it to
say all
Luca.
that. I would say both either hit the three or driving for the two. Because don't get me wrong, that dude is still big and he still be bumping people out the way.
Yeah, but I said I can't get that image out of my head when you try to do it against Denver in the semifinals.
Okay, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I saw him do it a couple of times this season. He was able to bump people out the way and get an easy 2 points. So,
I don't care about the season. I care about the playoffs.
for me this season, if they get to the what's called Western Conference Finals, then to me they overachieved.
Pretty much.
Like that's just how I feel. So, because this season I'm not looking for them to win.
Hmm.
I'm looking for them to just show that they have a really good team and build around what they have.
Hmm.
So that's what I'm looking for.
Yep. And I said, remember I told you, I said if Lakers win two championships, I'll say that that trade for AD was worth it.
And honestly,
Now,
with Luca, and especially how I'm seeing them play, there's a good chance that they can. I can
yeah.
honestly say, yeah, I think next season, I'm not sure about this season. I think this season they're going to upset a couple of teams
Hmm.
easily. But I think championship, if it happens, it's gonna be next year
Yeah,
because they don't have time to actually build a better team.
right. And
And
if they make it, I don't, okay, trade was worth it. Well, they got Luca for us, so I guess it was worth it at the end of the day. But
yeah,
but they can win that other championship. I was like, okay, it worked out. It worked out. I'll leave you alone, LeBron, in the Laker organization. I'll leave you alone. But you got to win another championship.
again,
You,
I believe that if they're gonna win, it's going to be next year
hmm
because I think they're really there. I think with LeBron James, especially if Austin Reeves becomes what I've been seeing from him,
hmm
and I like what I've been seeing from him, and that
hmm
is like a legit thing. Like that's not just like a one-time thing or a special occasion, but he can contribute with like an easy 20 points off the bench. Like, I mean, I would say like 15 to like 20, but and if he starts, he could get like a good 30, 40 points easily.
hmm
Oh yeah, nah, Lakers are pretty much
Yeah,
yeah. They
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I want to. I'll say real quick. Hey, shout out to Victor Wembanyama. I hope you get well soon, man.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah,
Blood clot. Yeah, that's bad. That's scary. But like they said, they caught it in
yeah,
time. So
yeah.
and the funny thing with that is they say a lot of well not a lot, but they said a couple NBA players had that problem.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah, 'cause that's one dude I've been paying attention to, and I want to see that dude succeed.
oh
Dude,
yeah. Yeah, I think Victor will. Absolutely. I mean of course he needs to buffing up. Like he
of
needs to get that
course.
weight room and get stronger. That's one of his
Hmm
problems. He just but yeah, as he gets older and he's able to, get put some muscle on,
hmm
yeah, he's gonna be a
Yeah,
problem.
now they got De'Aaron Fox.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Chris Paul coming
let
off the bench.
Chris Paul come off the bench. I heard that the wasn't Stephon Castle, I think. Uh, he been balling as a rookie. Yeah, they got a promising future as well.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
like them to get one more piece.
One more piece. I agree.
I would like them to get one more piece. But other than that, I think if they do that, I think they have a really good chance of
Hmm
winning because I think they have a good balance of current guys and older guys.
Right.
I think that's a good balance. So those they can all
hmm
work together.
Right. Yeah, I agree. They got if they can stay healthy, they got a solid squad.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got that out the way.
Oh yeah. Did you hear about Angie Stone passing away?
Yep.
Actually, a
Yeah.
couple of people passed. Angie
And
Stone,
um,
the
um,
girl from Buffy who played Dawn,
right.
and oh, who's his name? That's the one that was a crazy one. Oh, what was his name?
Let's see.
Oh wow. Okay, this just popped up.
What?
Um, the ex, um, David Hasselhoff's ex-wife.
Uh-huh.
I guess they said that she committed.
Oh, damn.
I'm only talking about this because it just popped up. Okay, Gene. That's who it was. Gene Hackman.
Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, yeah.
That one was a big one because they're saying there might be some more to that one.
hmm
That's the one I'm like, I want to know more about
Right.
because
Yeah,
they're saying there
guys.
might be some foul play with that one. And it is kind of weird because they said they found him, his wife, and the dog all passed away.
Right. It's the dog for me.
Yeah.
That made it even weirder, like the dog. Like, yeah, there's definitely something fishy about that. Yeah, the fact that the wife, like I said, the whole household just did.
Yeah.
And I think that they say they didn't found no gas,
No, no
no
gas
type
leak.
of gas or nothing. So
Yeah. So they're saying there's probably going to be some foul play. So I'm
yeah,
very interested in that one.
Right.
But yeah, it's crazy about how many freaking actors have passed one by one by one by one.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's the one that I'm interested in and I want to know more about is
Right.
because yeah, that one is crazy.
And we got this Epstein list that's floating around.
Oh,
You
you heard
know,
about what happened with that, right?
the dude, it's on, okay, that's the main story. Sorry.
It's cool. No, basically, you heard they were going to release the list, right?
Right.
So they found actually let me get the article with it because I want to make sure if I'm gonna say
Right.
this, I want to make sure that there's an article backing what I'm saying.
Hmm.
So yeah, so
Okay.
basically they were going to put out the list and they found out those files was just a rickroll. It wasn't an actual list.
Mm. They will pause.
Um, so from my understanding now, hold on, let me get the other information.
It will pull some shit like that.
Let's see.
Mm.
Okay, so treat what I'm saying as a rumor because I can't find an article right now. From what I read, and this could be, hold on, wait a minute. So right now, if you read the screen, it says the FBI delivered a truckload of Epstein's files after she put out a hard deadline. From my understanding, and again, I this may be rumor, so take this with a grain of salt because I have nothing backing what I'm saying here. But I guess they actually raided an FBI agent or some FBI agents and got some of the files back. But with this article, they're saying FBI has already delivered a bunch of files. So I don't know. I'm gonna go with this one, but from my understanding that there was a raid trying to get those files back. So basically, they got rickrolled.
Yeah, I have a feeling someone put a lot of money into taking that list down.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Absolutely. A bunch of
And
careers are
that's
gonna be done.
hmm even though there's still photo evidence of this guy hanging out with people. So
Oh yeah, but everything isn't out yet, and that's what everybody wants to see.
mhm.
Everybody wants to see everything come out. So, but yeah, I just like yeah, that was crazy when I read that. I'm like, oh crap, they're gonna put out the files. They did, and they found out it was just a rickroll. I don't know. Does that make you feel comfortable at all with our society or our government agencies?
I don't know. No, uh, well, especially as a black man, I can never be comfortable with them.
True. That's my point. That's always been my point.
Hmm.
As a black man, I could never feel comfortable with any of these agencies.
Hmm.
And people try to twist your words talking about, oh, well, you're a supporter or this or that. Like, no, motherfucker, I'm black. I read history. I know the crap that they've done.
Uh-huh.
No, I have every right to be suspicious of the government for
That's
historical reasons.
exactly. And that's it. People always try to take that part away from us. Like we don't have a valid reason to be mad about all this stuff.
Or be suspicious or concerned or
Or be
ask
suspicious.
questions.
Exactly.
All that.
Exactly. You know. I say, y'all just barely figuring all this stuff out. We been knowing about it.
Hmm.
Yeah. And we try to warn everybody. We try to tell everybody. But they didn't want to listen to our voice, so hey, it is what it
Well, I mean, we're black voices. Why would they care? Kind of really what it is. I
is.
mean, especially if you keep saying systematic racism, why would you think the system would care now?
Hmm. Hey, I'm this thing. I don't care, but
Yeah.
you 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 can never say we didn't say shit.
Mhm.
So don't come to us when things happen, don't come to us. Like, nah, we said shit. You didn't listen.
Hmm.
Shoot, we got the evidence. So, you know, we already know the result is. We got our own problems to worry about, too.
Yeah.
Hey, you go back over there. Sure.
But I'll be honest with you, instead of talk about declassification on some of these files,
Mhm.
that like again, Trump is saying he's going to declassify the RFK and the MLK files, and I'm really interested in those MLK files. Bad.
I like that. With the MLK.
Yeah, he's going. They
Yeah.
say they're going to declassify the JFK and the MLK file.
Well, well, yeah. So some of those files have already been released by MLK or audio. That's how we know today that he cheated on his wife and he wasn't as moral like he said he was. But I what I want to know is
Wait a minute, are you
MLK.
sure? Okay? So, from my understanding, I'm not. Did those files come out? Because from my understanding, I could be wrong. I heard the cheat on his wife and things came from hearsay, but what they're saying is, and that's why, from my understanding, the MLK family is asking to see the files before they release, because from my understanding, they do have that evidence, and when those MLK files come out, they're going to show that, and that's why the family is saying, from at least the last article I read, that they asked to see the files first before it goes out to everybody. So once it gets out, they could deal with the like some of the blowback.
No, I mean
But I but I
it's
didn't. But yeah, no, I didn't
yeah.
hear that files of him messing around actually got released. I don't think I've ever heard that. I'm not saying you're wrong. I just never heard that. From my understanding, I heard that was just hearsay.
Yeah, that been even the family know because they approved of the books, some of the Martin Luther King books said that about it, and the family approved of it, so they already know it.
Okay.
Now, like I said, if there's like video evidence, I don't know.
There's probably not gonna
Yeah,
be any video evidence,
yeah,
not at that time. But no, from
yeah,
my understanding, there's a lot more in that file. And I
yeah,
absolutely want to know what's going on with that. Like when that gets
yeah.
released, I'm absolutely gonna look that up because I'm very curious.
Everyone's gonna be shocked. I already know about Martin Luther King. It's not a shock, but what I do want to know about Martin Luther King is his connect like his true connections with what's that damn president name? John F. Kennedy. That's why I want to know. What's their actual relationship with John F. Kennedy? 'Cause I do believe a lot of behind the scenes stuff happened. We just don't know about. You know, um, um,
So when you say that, what do you mean when you say that?
for instance, uh, like working together to pretty much say to bring the people together. What 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 was like the true intentions of that for from John F. Kennedy to Martin Luther King?
Uh,
Because obviously we see today it just didn't work for us. Everyone else benefited, but not us. So I'm kind of curious if if those workings was recorded, was documented. I want to hear like the meetings and what was said and how they was going to operate and do that. Because I do believe that King was kind of sitting on the fence a little bit with black people and working and trying to keep peace with the government. He kind of was like a fence sitter. So I do want to know like the full story behind that. And me saying the fence center is still allegedly is not 100% proven, but I have heard some things over the years.
yeah,
So I
yeah,
I
because I
I
don't know
I
about
just
that one, but if you're right, you're right. Again, I'll see if the evidence comes out.
mhm.
But yeah, I don't know about that one. But Hey, like I said, I want to see the evidence. That's all I gotta say.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. So that should be interesting. And I wonder how America. I'm kind of curious. Like you, I'm curious what they're going to put out. You know.
Well, I mean,
Uh.
under the if Trump does what he says, they're gonna put it all out.
Yeah.
They're going to unseal all the files and put it all. So yeah, when that happens, I'm probably gonna spend a couple of days and read. And I do that much. Well, 'cause that's not true. I do a lot more reading now than I ever did. But that day, I'm definitely going to take some time and read on some stuff.
Right.
I'm very curious what's in those files.
Can you imagine? He turned out to be someone completely different than you thought he was, or
That's true with every public figure, every popular person.
uh,
Like there's always people like everybody has skeletons in the closet.
oh yeah.
Hmm.
But sometimes it's beyond skeletons.
True, 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 true. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think that would be crazy, but I don't know, I doubt that. But again,
Mm-hmm.
look at some celebrities. There's a lot of celebrities that come off as a good guy on television, but you meet them in person,
Hmm.
they ain't what you think. Or listen to
Uh,
like some of the stories behind the scenes.
yep.
So.
Will Smith. Oh yeah, I heard a lot about you, bro.
Yep.
But
Well,
yeah.
everything's coming out. So,
Hmm.
I mean, Cat Williams did say, I forgot exactly his words, but Cat Williams did talk about this, said all this stuff's going to start coming out.
Hmm.
So, I mean,
Oh, it sure is, man. I'm enjoying every moment of it. Shoot. I want to know the truth. Even though I said all this, you heard rumors about all this stuff over the years, but now you're actually having the evidence and proof, you know, and it's like, yeah, I told y'all so. I told you so. But, you know, um, but we'll wait and see. Um, I hope it all gets exposed. Like I said, not just well, like I said, they're gonna take their time with the Epstein list and the Diddy list. They're gonna take their
well,
time with
no, no,
that.
no, no. Epstein is not even about time. They got the wrong files. So they,
So they
yeah,
so
that's what
they
I was saying
say,
earlier.
quote unquote.
No, they actually gave them the wrong files. That's why when they put it out, they got rickrolled.
Yeah, but like that, I still believe that's quote unquote. I just think they do got the files. It's just you know people put good money to keep it hidden. Because like that, I don't trust the government when they say, "Oh yeah, we just got Rick Bull with the file." Really, really?
So you think
Nah.
so you think everything that's happening is a setup or it's a lie?
Um, when it comes to the list, yeah, I do believe they have the list. You know,
So
but
you believe, and then let me ask this properly. So you believe that the Trump administration currently has the list and they basically lied and rickrolled everybody just so they could hide some names?
yeah, we got Mayor Trump. He's on that list too.
Well, no, but Trump's already been proven to be at the island, and people have came out and said, from my understanding, and again, I could be wrong about this. Yes, Trump from my was yeah, I think he was said to be at the island, but I think they said that from some of the things that came out, they didn't find any immoral activities from some of the people that have came out about it.
Of
So
course they did.
I'm just
But
saying that's what they said. I
yeah,
mean, I'm not gonna say he didn't,
I
but
said,
I'm not gonna say he did either because there's no proof on it. But I mean, I'm at least gonna at least represent people's arguments fairly. That's all I'm saying. I'm just trying to at least fairly represent people's arguments.
Fair enough. Fair enough. But yeah, and y'all gotta understand, this is not the first time. Epstein been caught a few times in the past, and he got raided. So, they already been had the people hanging out with Epstein for a while now. Like I said, we know who they are because you can see through the pictures. Um,
Well, we don't know
uh,
everybody. There's a lot of people that we don't
well,
know.
yeah, well, yeah, because like I said, Epstein, the type of caliber of people that he hangs out with. We only know the celebrities. Yeah, so we only identify the celebrities, but like I said, we don't know all the business people that he hung out with. We don't know all the royal families and all these people with wealth. We can't identify these people because they're not in the limelight like that. They're just not in the limelight. Um, like I said, uh. I like me. I only got identified as celebrities. All those other people in those photos, and I don't know who they are. They could be like I said, they could be royal family, people that has a lot of money, business people. Who know who these people are? Doctors, lawyers, you know. But but I'm talking like on the celebrity status. Yes, I had to look at them funny. I definitely had to look at them funny, and like I said, hearing things over the years, you know, and knowing what the type of activities that these people be doing, versus very sinister. Um, I can't give a leeway to people that hangs out with this guy, especially if you've been on to that island. You know, you even have the locals say, "Yeah, that's the most cursed island that there is."
Mm-hmm.
uh, Pure evil. So I'm just like, and I seen like screenshots of like the symbolisms on that island. Yeah, I know what they are. And I'm like, yep. Whatever's going down on that island, I feel sorry for all the souls uh, that happen to be on that island, innocent ones. And then I did some research on the company, him and that woman, the type of company that they operated. I've been trying to I find the pretty much the rulers of the ocean because they say that the ocean is not controlled by no one. Yeah, yes, it is. So I've been trying to find who these people are. I haven't did it in a while, but I was searching at one point, and I believe Epstein, his partner, they're one of them, or they had connections to them. So, and I heard that woman that's actually Epstein's partner. I heard she was way worse than Epstein. like way worse, like a pure monster. So I'm just like, ooh, yikes. So I deep dive into this, and but like I said, all this is allegedly. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I can't really prove, especially now with today's internet, with most of those websites, they're taking off the internet now. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
So, as I'm editing this episode, I got some really annoying news. And first, I want to say it's not by choice, it's not something I had planned, but I'm kind of forced to do it. But it's looking like I may have to leave for a while. So, basically, here's the situation. Best case scenario, I'm only going to be gone for 1 day. I'll be back and we're fine. Worst case scenario, I'm going to be gone for 5 days. And if that happens, that means the second half of this episode will not be coming out until the week after. Once again, it's not by choice and it's really annoying. But that's the situation. Best case scenario, if it is only 1 day, then you'll get the second half next week. As we record this video, the second half will be coming out next week. But if I have the worst case scenario, then you will not get an episode until the week after. So it really depends on what happens. Again, it's not my choice. It's a toss-up. So with that being said, for anybody who listens to this podcast, I want to thank y'all. Definitely appreciate y'all. Again, if I don't go away, disregard this entire part. But if I do go away, make sure to go ahead and check out the Clips channel, Fit the Description Podcast over there on YouTube. And that should hold you down till I get back the week after. But I'm hoping for the best case scenario. Best case scenario is 1 day I'll be back and the podcast will continue as normal. But with that being said, I want to thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. And yeah, make sure to come back for the second chapter. Hopefully next week. If not, the week after. All right. Have a good one.